Hi, my name is Fazil and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I have been working with MedFits for the past couple of months. I came to know about MedFits through my mutual friend and the journey has been pretty good since I started. Before MedFits, my life was pretty, I used to work out. I've been going to gym for the last 10 years, but I've not seen significant growth because I used to go to gym, get injured more often. That's how the life was. Most of the time the injury goes on for like months and it takes weeks, and I used to take breaks from gym, so my progress used to go down. Since last 7 months, I've been focusing on my core stability, stretching, and all my muscles. Before MedFits, I have tried few physical trainings like personal trainings and a few other stuff. It didn't work out much because one, it was expensive, and I was only working with the trainers. They didn't know much about my other stuff, like how my sugar levels are, how my diet, nutrition, like how my nutrition is, how my diet is. They used to give me diet, but it was not working out for me because it was not customized for myself, for my body. I have been working out since last 10 years and the journey has been there have been a lot of ups and downs. Like I used to work out, get injured, and the injury goes on for like weeks. Once there was a time I couldn't work out for a year because I hurt my shoulder pretty bad and I couldn't work out for almost a year. Then once I stopped working out, I started putting on weight. Then I started focusing on cardio and stopped muscle training. So that's how my journey was. Then in between, I also tried personal trainers, and they were mostly focusing on strength training and they were not focusing on my core issues like my core stability, imbalances, and my body posture. And my diet was given by them, which was not working out for me because they were not focusing on my body type. It was just a general diet, which they have been sharing with everyone. Then I reached out to dietitian separately. Then I had to go to a personal trainer. Then I was also doing, because of my other body pains, I was also going to chiropractors to fix issues. Have been juggling around places. Then that's when I came across MedFits through my mutual friend because he knew one of the trainer who started MedFits. So he was through that mutual friend, I came across MedFits. The first thing they did was they introduced me to a doctor. Then they took some blood samples, asked me to send the blood report. They analyzed my blood report, and from there they started prescribing the right diet for me. Then I got introduced to a dietitian. They asked me what I like, what I don't, based on that, and also my lifestyle, how my day looks every day. Based on that, they customize a diet for me, which will work out for me based on my needs, and also my favorite foods, because I have a sweet tooth as well. So that's how my diet was planned. Then I was also introduced to a physio and then a trainer. So all these things happened when I was in Australia. I have never been to India the last 7 months. All these things happened when I was in Australia, and everything was online and it was working well for me. The first 2 months when I started realizing that my t-shirts, which were pretty loose on the top, they started getting tighter. That was one of the first things which I observed. And my weight was reducing and my t-shirt were getting tighter. That was one of the good signs which I thought this is working out for me. And then that's how the journey started. Earlier, my gym routine used to be like, I used to go to the gym, start working out, 1 hour, I'm done, like lift whatever I quit. Now my gym routine has changed significantly. I spend at least 50% of the time stretching and cooling down, and only 50% of the time lifting. So every time I go to gym, 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I just stretch and then start doing strength training. I was in US for like 6 years. Then I moved to Australia because I wanted to focus on family. So that was my highest priority. Work comes next for me. So spending time with my kids. I have 2 kids who are pretty young, 7 and 2-year-old. Spending time with them is the most important thing for me. So I used to play with them every single day, fight with them, go on biking with them. So last few years I've been spending time. Then there have been times when I get injured and then I couldn't even lift them because my shoulder wouldn't allow me to lift. So I had a pretty bad shoulder injury, which caused me, I even went to physios. they said you have to follow stretching or they might give some steroids. It was pretty bad because I had a bursitis. All this started because I was lifting pretty bad and my posture was not right when I was lifting. Then I stopped playing with my kids. I couldn't go on do any physical activity with them. Even if I do, then I sleep with pain. So that's how the impacts were. Last couple of months when I started doing proper stretches, and I even went to a doctor to see if I have to do MRI scans and all those things. But it didn't work out, to be honest, because the scans are pretty expensive, or it takes a lot of time for the scans to come out, and the results didn't show anything, to be honest. And then last 6 months when I started working out with MedFits, the main thing they said is, forget everything you have done till now. Let's start from scratch. Let's not do any strength training. Let's just focus on stretching and strengthening the muscle. So my brain, when I go to gym, just focus on stretching. Most of my gym session would be just stretching, and a little bit of strength training. Then the diet was also customized accordingly. So it started helping me. So the first 1 month, it was mostly rehab phase. Then when I started playing with my kids, I could start lifting them. I could start playing with them like soccer, cricket, anything, and even have some fights, which was working out. And then I realized, okay, my rehab kind of worked. Then I started strengthening the muscle because the physio was there. He was in regular touch with me. He was telling me what exercise to do, what exercise I should avoid based on my posture, based on the online sessions which I had with them. That's how my lifestyle changed. Now, as of today, my kids, they wait for me to come back from work. Then most of our evening, they don't sit on iPads. They spend time with me in the backyard or go on biking with me or even have some fun fights with me. They like fighting with me. Yeah, that's how my lifestyle has MedFits has changed my lifestyle, to be honest. When I came across MedFits for the first time, so they claim that they have doctors, physiotherapists, dietitian, nutritionists, and also the personal trainers, personal coach, but everything was online, which was surprising. I wasn't sure like how it will work out, especially for me being like so far away, and there were also time zone issues because I'm like 5.5 hours ahead of Indian time, so I was confused how it's going to work out, and the cost was pretty less for me when I compared with something comparing just for a personal trainer back in Australia. I was kind of surprised, but when I started the journey, I was doubting myself whether I took the right step or should I just switch to a personal trainer back here. But when I started the journey, the things were kind of moving in the right way for me. I was getting regular follow-ups, regular video calls with personal trainers, fixing my posture, fixing my form while working out. So when I started with MedFits, I was doubting how it's going to work out because it was looking like more of a sale pitch just to extract money. Because there are so many people coming, all 4 departments, which I have to reach out individually, coming together. So initially, it started with the doctor reaching out to me, asking me to provide some reports and few other stuff. That's how it started. As soon as I provided my report, then a physiotherapist reached out, and then they asked me for certain scans, body scans, to understand my body. That's when the nutritionist and the dietitianist came in, and they started to like customizing the diet for me. And then finally came the personal trainers who customized the workout for me based on my schedule, based on the timings I work out, and how many days I work out in a week. They customized it completely. Actually, I thought everything would be via WhatsApp, but eventually they have an app which is pretty good. So this app kind of gives me everything. So my workout schedule, if you go in here, so they tell me what I need to work out on a given day. Not sure if you guys can see it, but it's pretty interesting. And they gave me the entire workout, which I can log in here. And then it also tells me everything about what I have worked out in the last couple of weeks. I don't have to keep a journal or something, so I can even go to last week and see how many days I worked out. I can click on any of the workout and see how much I lifted, so which is pretty interesting. And then they also give the nutrition in the same app. Everything is over here, and then I can even reach out to my
shopping list.
I
Just shopping list.
So in the nutrition, if I go, I can do shopping list over here, and I can schedule. Give me one moment.
Shopping list.
Over here, if I go to shopping list, I can put my shopping list over here. I've not done it, but I can schedule whatever I want. I can put a list over there. The interesting thing for me is I don't have to share all this information on WhatsApp, which I don't feel secure enough. This app is pretty secure, so I can even share my progress and photos, and they have regular check-ins, so which kind of helps me. So it's a single app, so everything is connected on this app. So I don't have to go to different places, reach out to different people on WhatsApp, which I don't like as well. So this app also has a chat history where I can reach out to my trainer and tell them how I'm progressing. If any workout I couldn't do, I can put a comment over there. So they reach out, they get back to me with things I need to fix if something is required. I can reach out to all departments. I can even reach out to the nutritionist, the doctors as well from the same app, and the physiotherapist as well. If I'm feeling any pain while doing some workout, I just go on the app and say that while doing if I'm doing a chest press, it hurts my shoulder. I just mention it over there. Then the physiotherapist reaches out to me, telling me what I need to fix. They come on a video call and understand where it's hurting, and then they provide a fix if required. If I need to change something, maybe posture-wise, or if I need to add more stretches or mobilize a certain muscle before doing that particular exercise. Yeah, it has been amazing. My life has changed significantly, so things I was not able to do, I'm able to do now. Like, for example, I was able to fix my back app. Things which would have given to a contractor and to get it done. I've been doing things around the house, all the renovations around the house. I was not able to do it because of pains in the past. I've started looking into my goals. I want to do an Ironman before I turn 40. That's one of my goals. It was looking impossible last couple of years, but now I think I have the confidence I could do it. Things have been improving on day-to-day, daily basis, and then I've been focusing on improving my biological age as well. It is coming down. Earlier, it always used to be 2 years above my age. Now it has been at least 3 years down, almost from my current age. I want to bring it down further. That's one of my goals. So that I want to do a lot of hikes. Last month I was able to hike one of the tallest peak in Australia with my son on my back, which looked like impossible in the past, but now I was able to do it. I'm trying to get a picture of it. I was able to hike and go to the topmost point in Australia at a freezing temperature, which was not even possible in the past. And I was able to do it, and I was carrying my son all the way up. Things have been good. I would advise whoever, my friends and my relatives, to join MedFits. It's a game changer. Even if you're on the margin whether to join or not, I would say just give it a shot, maybe a couple of months. Then see if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then you can always move on. The fees is not that high. It's just price of a couple of coffees in a week, maybe. Yeah, just give it a shot. So if you see, things have been great. Things have changed a lot for me. I am aging I'm almost reaching into my 40s. In the next couple of years, I'll be in 40. But if you look at my biological age, it has been de-aging. So it has been, that is something very significant for me. I've seen a lot of improvement last 6 months. I think the next 6 months is going to be crucial, because last 6 months I was mainly focusing on my rehab. Now I'll be focusing on my strength, building muscles. Maybe if I'm able to make a video in next 6 months, you'll see significant change. I believe. I would also advise to my friends, like, just give it a shot and see if it works out for you. It's not going to be harmful, because you won't get all the 4 departments single place. Okay, if you're looking for better lifestyle, like physically fit, if you want to just make sure that, like, you want to just run out of nowhere, like go for a jog at when you're in your 40s, late 40s, or even in your 20s. I've seen people struggling even to run. If you just want to be fit, like go for hikes even in your late 40s with your partner. And even if you want to be healthy as a family, I would say just give it a shot and try it for a couple of months and see if it works out for you. If it doesn't, you can always move on. There's no strings attached. You can have, you can try them for a couple of months. If it works out, you can continue. And if you want to stop, if you think that it is too much, if it's not for you, you can always move on. There are no strings attached. But what I would suggest is give it a shot. It's worth giving it a shot, because my lifestyle has changed and my goal is to be fit. I'm also asked my wife to join them, and then she has seen significant difference in me. 2 months back, I was lying on the bed and struggling to get up, struggling to move. Now I'm able to do everything which I wished for, and I don't have limits now. I can do whatever I want. I'm also planning for Ironman, which I think I'll do. We'll see. If you have any goals, if you don't, set goals and join them and see if you can achieve them. If you have goals and you're struggling to achieve, join them and see if they help to achieve the goals.